going to create a new KO. This is for the sectional which I just created. So there are two ways of starting a new KO from the, if you like, what's called the home screen. There's the plus KO. I can also create it through the tools menu. So I'm going to start a new KO. The nice thing about Bridgescore Plus is most things should be defaulted. So it knows that right now it's 6 o'clock and it's trying to find the best time to start a KO. So I'm going to change the hour to be 7 o'clock. Oops, 7 p.m. to start a new KO. And what I'm going to do now is pretend that this is a new KO, and we'll have it start on Monday at 1 o'clock. So I'm getting ready for the next tournament. So this is a Monday, Tuesday KO. Do we add the bracket string to the day? And that's almost always going to be yes. So the full name printed out for each of the brackets is going to be Monday-Tuesday KO bracket 1 of 5. %D in lowercase is the bracket number, in uppercase is the total number. And if you want to get fancy, we can use %lowercase r and %capital R for displaying the same information in Roman numerals. There are some tournaments that like that in Roman numerals. And you see we scroll through all the different menu items. Most of these should just be the default. So the scoring method is just going to be a KO. If we're running a compact or a midnight, we can create other choices. Number of boards per match typically is going to be 24. You can change it. Game type is a knockout. Starting team number. This is when we start selling entries, the first sale. And it's usually 1. But at larger tournaments, you will sometimes want to use a different starting number. For example, if there is a Swiss going on at the same time, or you just want to use a different starting number each day, just so that teams don't get confused, you can change the number that is first going to be sold. This will affect the data entry screen. Number of matches. This is the important one because if this is, we're assuming this is a 4-session KO, so there's going to be, a 4-round KO. And this is the selling number. This is the starting team number. You can see the difference between the two. Is the event seeded? Answer is going to be no. At the moment, we have little experience with game files with seeded ones. So if you're running a seeded one, let me know, and we can make sure that works. Same thing with handicaps. And if we turn on the handicap option, we see there's an additional field. Under the tournament options, the sanction number came from the tournament. The event code, this will be given to you by the DIC. What you want to do is to choose or be given a 4-character number. Let's say it's EC01. That will be the first bracket, and then EC02 will be assigned to the second bracket. It's not a multi-site tournament, so we're not expecting a multi-site event. If it happens to be, then we have the location field here. Master point options. This is by default a sectional. There are no restrictions. We do have master points turned on. Hand records associated with KO events are not that common in ACBL land, but we have the ability of being able to tie in the hand records. Bridgescore Plus does support the ability of running electronic scoring devices, for example, the Bridgemates, and running a KO using those and getting all the data from the Bridgemates. The default is no, but if you're running the premium version of Bridgescore Plus, you do have the ability of being able to run with Bridgemates. Same thing with texting. That's something in the premium version. So the ability to be able to text players where they are sitting, for example, is not available in this option. These are the display options if you're using a projector. Do you want to display the team captain name during the pre-game? And the answer is yes. It makes it easier to see. You can see this green button I mentioned earlier just to allow you to go to the top. The memo fields, this is really for the ACBL score, who has two different memo fields. So for example, if there's something special about the event or something unique that happened, that you can put the information in here and it will be transferred to the game file. So we're just going to go ahead and create the event. What we have done now is just the basics of being able to start the event. We now go to this screen, and that's going to be covered under different training videos.